What's up, gamers, and welcome to a new episode of Last Cloudia. Today is going to be another first impressions video, so let's get right to it. So going to the gotcha section, we're going to be looking at the sorceress named Lily. So I'm not sure which one to actually click on here, but I think you can probably look it up on both of them. Yeah, you can. So we'll go ahead and use the first one here. And we're probably going to do a 10 times poll, the non-paid one, and see if maybe I can get her. But before we do that, let's go ahead and talk about her to see how she's like. Okay, so first thing we're gonna look at her stats. So obviously she's, the magic damage dealing type. She's the actual god type, which I don't know if that matters or not. But her intelligence is over 1,000, so she does meet the minimum requirements for a spellcaster. And that's more or less it for the most part. Everything else is your standard stats, so nothing crazy there. As far as her abilities are concerned, looks like well, overall, when it comes to magic, she seems to be on the light and darkness side. So a lot of holy damage, a lot of, dark damage. So yeah, skill one is the long range light combo attack. Second skill is long range dark attack. The third skill is a long range dark attack that pulls enemies into a wide area toward the unit. And then her special is a powerful light combo attack against all enemies. So basically, she's just like light and darkness, is basically what it is. It kind of reminds me of back in the Yu-Gi-Oh days when we had the Envoy of Darkness and all that. We had to sacrifice a light and a dark monster. Sorry, that's a different game altogether. Moving along, so these are her traits. So she has Phantasmal Magic. This double the number of hits for magic attacks. Decreases the damage each hit does to 60%. So this is almost like dual wield, if I'm reading this right. This is like dual wield except for magic damage. So I think that's what it is, which is really interesting. That's very, very unique. I kind of like it. It seems really, really cool. I mean, because dual wield, as far as physical damage, is definitely worth it. I mean, that's what we have on Sevilla. I'm probably going to give it to our boy Randy. But yeah, dual wield for physical is really, really strong. So having that kind of a thing for magic is actually pretty interesting. I kind of like it. And then our other trait, 20 seconds after death, consume 20% of maximum MP to automatically revive. Only occurs when another party member is alive. So basically, what that means is if your party is alive and she's the last one to die, this will not go off. But if she's dead but you still have another character alive for at least 20 seconds, she's going to auto revive. So that's actually pretty interesting, is what that is. So yeah, wow. Really, really interesting abilities. I kind of like her just because of how unique she is. She has some stuff that you're just not going to find in an arc with these abilities. So that's actually really, really cool. Speaking of abilities, let's take a look at her skill list. See what she's got for us. So her kit has her second and or mid and top tier holy spells, Galaxy and Shining Zoc or Zoke. I'm not sure how to really pronounce that. And same thing with the dark magic. She has dark matter and abyssal gate, which is the mid to top tier dark magic. So that's pretty cool. Really, really cool. A lot of black magic and holy magic. Interesting. Um, the other two spells don't really matter. Then she has, as far as her passives, MP up max, and then magic up max, so that's absolutely what she would need. She also has magic up 2 as well, which is nice. Mimicry sorcerer, so that's sorcerer to her type. That's right, because she's a god type, so I guess she would need something to give her the sorceress type. I'm not really sure how necessary that is anyway, but I guess it's there for a reason. Auto aura, now that's really good. I think that's something that costs between 7 and 9 skill points. So to have that naturally where it doesn't cost you is pretty good. This is continuous aura effect. This isn't fast aura where you have a boost for a few seconds. Now, this is like I have it indefinitely. Really, really awesome. Auto heal. So upon coming close to death, automatically use 30% of her MP to greatly recover her HP. And it's not a one-time thing too. So that's really, really interesting. Wow. That's really interesting. She has light critical and light attack raise, so that's pretty cool. She also has dark critical and dark attack raise. I actually like this character. The character is really interesting. Shrouded light, light and dark magic attacks plus 30%. Of course, why wouldn't you have that? Archangel's Blessing, which is an ability that's in a one of the SSR arcs that we had like in the beginning, but I never got the arc, so I'll finally be able to get this if I get her. At the battle end, recover MP plus 30%. Pretty cool. Immovable Object, another strong ability. Wow. Usually you have to get this like at a level 10, level 10 arc or something to get this ability. Spellcasters will not be interrupted by most attacks, which means that as they're dealing you damage, casting spells, whatever, you're going to be able to do what you want most of the time, which is really, really strong. And then, of course, high level magic chant, another thing that costs 9 skill points. So you're getting a huge discount on abilities here. I mean, she gets more or less everything that she needs. There's a few minor things you need to get, for the Holy and Dark to get, like, more damage and all that. But overall, I mean, she's pretty much set. I mean, really, really strong. She also has Phase Change. This increases power of regular attacks proportional to its magic power. So what that basically means to me is that since she's going to obviously have more intelligence and strength, if she does physical damage, it'll be according to her magic as opposed to her strength. So that just makes her just ridiculous on offense no matter what she's doing. And then Robe High Boost. When a robe is equipped, 20% mind and 10% magic attack damage. Because why not? So just make sure you equip a robe to her. But she's actually really strong, and she's really, really unique in the fact that she naturally has two different elements in her kit as far as spells and support for said spell. She's really, really interesting. I absolutely like this unit. I hope I get her because, like I said, she's just a lot of fun. Like, and has a lot of unique stuff. I'm highly impressed. Tier wise, I'd say maybe mid to top tier. I mean, she's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. She doesn't have any of your basic element stuff, but she's got your holy and black magic damage. So, I mean, there you go. But yeah, my thumbs up. I 100% approve of this character. And let's go ahead and take a look at the arc that came out as well. I almost forgot to talk about it, to be honest. This is the Bell Tower of Guidance. So let's see what this does. So the arc attribute periodically give a buff for minus 80% magic damage from enemies. Upper limit to total damage received rises with level. When close to death, mine plus 50% and no fainting from enemy attacks. Okay, so very defensive. It comes with skill charge 3, which is okay, pretty cool, I guess. Magic Guard, okay. Magic Castle, okay. Undead Shield, High Magic Barrier, and Robe High Boost, okay. So if you don't get the character, but you get the arc, you at least get Robe High Boost, so that'll be good for all of your other sorcerers that you use. Um, let's see. So, I mean, the Undead Shield I probably give to, oh, what is her name? The one that I use is my tank. I swear out her name. But yeah, I know someone I give the Undead Shield to just to kind of help the whole Paladin thing. High Magic Barrier seems decent maybe for the tower. Of course, Magic Castle is also good for tower in general. And of course, we already talked about Rope High Boost. So yeah, this is a decent arc. I don't know if it's top tier. I'd say maybe mid tier. It's got a couple of abilities you might want on specific characters, but overall, I don't know if you're going to care too much. The eighth reward is the Holy Robe of Soul Fiend. Let's see what this is. A Soul Fin. Permanent HP MP regeneration effect. Slowly restores HP and MP. That's fantastic. I actually like that. That actually makes this arc pretty good. I mean, don't get me wrong, the abilities and stuff are cool too, but this item is wonderful. HP and MP regen, just straight up. I mean, yeah, it's slow, but it's there, and that's what matters. Because to get auto regen typically costs, and then of course you don't really get auto MP regen unless you have certain abilities equipped. So overall, pretty good. I'm not upset about this. All right, so let's go ahead and do a gotcha pull. Let's get the 10x gotcha, see if we can get either the arc or the character. I kind of want the character, forget the arc to be honest, but let's see. Just for you guys, I'm doing this. I just am doing it for me. You just happen to be here for the ride. Yeah, we'll go through the whole. No, we're not. We're just going to skip it. Okay. I don't know if these really mean anything. I think it's just flavor. Well, I'm getting an SSR, so that's a good thing. Let's see if we get it. Oh, yeah, I got something at 100%. So that's what happens when you're. I think I showed this off before. I got the secret hot spring. Look at that later. Move along. Oh, it actually wants me to do stuff. Okay, keep going. Oh, guys, something else at 100%. I'm making some progress today. I got the armor of the Azure Knights. All right. Moving right along. This might be a longer video if I decide to talk about this stuff. Come on, SSR. Do something good. Oh, no. Something I already have. Boo. Okay. No worries. I mean, at least we tried. And I got two things at max as far as Ether's concerned, so I'm cool with that. So, yeah, there you have it. Didn't get it. Didn't really expect to get the character. I never expect to get the characters, to be honest. But you never know. Alrighty then. And just for something fun, other than you hearing me talk all the time, let's do a couple of arena battles, because that's something I haven't really done at all. Well, on video at least. So let's take a look at that and see if we can get this taken care of, get it out of the way. So basically, the arena has been around for a little while now, and you set up an offensive team and a defensive team, and then you try to just, get as much winners as you can. I highly recommend controlling your team. Auto will just fail almost every time, so just control the character. I always control Randy because I do believe he's the best character for arena. Period. That's just my opinion. Although he is my weakest character, but let's just get into it. He's my weakest character because not only is he one of the lower levels, but I I don't have many of his actual shards to give him any skill points. I think I only have 26 for him because I've been focusing on other characters. But once I get someone maxed out, he'll be the next person to get some skill points on a regular. Yeah, this is something I don't do every day, so figured why not. Of course, it has to load, right? And with Randy, I'm just spamming attacks for the most part, just because he deals the most damage because of the Slayer's abilities, or the killer abilities. I win most of the time when it comes to these fights. Like I say, about 70-80% of my matches I win. Now on defense I lose because, they're controlling the character. So of course I'm going to lose. It was actually a close one. I might lose here. Oh, the God heal for the save. Oh, he did it. That was a close one. Whew. Ooh. That was actually rough. Oh my God. That was actually a rough match. I'm glad I got to put that on camera though. That's actually one of the few times I get a close one. Usually I straight up dominate or they straight up dominate me. This is really rare when it's this close. But I was able to pull it off. And had I put that on auto, I 100% would have lost that match. Guaranteed. The fact that I was controlling the characters and using the abilities more was the only reason I was able to win that. It was no like major skill or anything, or my team being like the best. No, it was just me controlling the people. It was the determining factor there. But there you have it. Just gotta throw in a little bit of arena, and just because we did get 100% ether rewards on two different arcs, let's go ahead and just take a quick peek at it for those of you that are interested. If you're not interested in it, then thanks for watching. See you on the next episode. But for those that want to stick around for the two items I got, let's take a look at it together. All right, so we got an armor, which I believe is this one right here. The armor of the Azure Knights. Basically, you have 118 defense and 97 mind. That's actually really good. It has no special abilities or special resistances. It just has good stats. So, okay, I can deal with that. And then the other one was an accessory. It was this one right here, the Secret Hot Spring. So when recovering from status ailments, HP plus 3%, and it gives you 100 HP boost. Uh, it's okay. I'm not really into this ability. Kind of don't care about it, but there you have it. All right, now it's going to be the end of the video. So thank you for watching. Hopefully on the next episode, we'll give you some more good content. Maybe I'll show you me actually pulling something I want. And until next time, you guys keep gaming and take care, y'all. Later.